Wonder what he's chomping on.
He looks healthy.
Gary, do you know what type of sea star that is? No.
10 legs.
Oh yeah, we saw a Bersingid star that was just, I don't know what the term is, just the center disc and one arm, and it was just
Oh,
like
man.
the only thing left on a coral. It's like at that point, you're just, you know, just eat the whole thing, you know.
Guy's a survivor.
Leave
Oh,
one
he's-
arm out.
It'll regenerate.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
As well.
maybe it's like when you don't finish the full pizza and you put a slice back for later.
Could be like farming, you know. So they know it's gonna keep regrowing. Cultivating. Pretty cool stuff. Crinoid there.
Is it Van Gogh that did the Starry Night?
Yes, it is.
Okay, here we go.
Bridge nav. One more step. Thanks.
I think that painting is in the Met in New York, right?
Sounds like a place it would be. Cool. 28 knots again.
You're loving this.
Yep.
Kind of.
Yeah. Doing all right.
Yep. Oh, it's so rare we get absolutely opposing
Right.
forces.
Another one of those big stars.
Forget what documentary it was, but they set up an extended capture on a bunch of sea stars, and you could tell that they were actually hunting. You know, like if you sped up their movement. Just working on a totally different time frame than we are.
Yeah. Oh, I did see a time lapse of one. It was in I think one of the.
There's one that just came out in a trailer for 7 Worlds for the BBC, and
Yeah.
it does that in Antarctica, and you see all the starfish moving around.
Yeah, and then the big ones come eating the small
Yeah.
ones. It's kind of crazy.
I think they just posted the trailer a few
This
weeks
one was
ago.
an old one. The one
Yeah.
I'm thinking of, and it was shallow water, like maybe Caribbean or something.
Oh, I think the one I saw was off the coast of Costa Rica. Isla de Cocos, also known as the Island of the Sharks.
If someone like moves one, it must feel like really, really fast for them.
Yeah. Alien abduction. We've got the bright lights and everything. Let's see, some pink holothurians.
Yeah.
Pink anemones.
There's quite a few of
Quite a
them.
yeah, yeah. Bridge nav. One more step.
We have a viewer that would like to share some information about the Starry Night. He states that it's been in the permanent collection of the Museum of Modern Art in New York City since 1941. Acquired through the Lily P. Bliss bequest, regarded as among Van Gogh's finest works.
It is.
Thank you for sharing that information.
You need to do a podcast because I really like your voice. It's very relaxing.
Yeah. Is that Holothurian like standing up?
He's rearing up. He's ready for battle. Aaron, let's push in.
Cool.
Wow.
A little backed up there, huh, buddy?
Now he's just embarrassed.
That's what you get for being see-through.
Like, really, Rennie, in front of everyone?
What is this called?
This is
What's
a
that?
Holothurian.
Is that
I don't know what kind.
Eats sediment.
what do we call this one?
Holothurian?
Also known as a sea cucumber.
Yep.
Sea cucumber.
Sea cow.
Yeah.
Sea cow.
You've never heard that?
Not
No,
sea
sea
cow.
cow is the manatee.
No, they've
Sea pig.
Sea pig.
sea pig. I've
This
heard
is
that
not
one
a
too.
sea pig.
This is
though.
not a sea pig,
No.
but
No.
Sea pigs are holothurians
Yes.
or sea cucumbers, but this is not that.
yes. And it's definitely not a sea cow.
Yeah.
That
I'm
was
trying to
that-
remember where I
that's-
heard that one.
that's an extinct mammal.
I thought that.
So there
Full
was
wide
We're
here.
getting a little off
that
on
a
our heading
manatee?
here, so just I'll let you know if we're falling off.
Brandy, did you ask about a manatee?
Isn't that a sea cow?
That's what I thought.
A sea cow is just a common name for a group of sirenians, which are manatees and dugongs, and stellar sea cows, which,
Which
are
is
now
extinct.
Oh,
Didn't Stellar describe it as delicious, and then it went downhill from there?
Oh.
Just really goes to show you if you're a scientist.
that is it. That
I'm
is-
reading a book about Stellar's Island. He really liked to name stuff after himself.
Yeah. Well, he's got birds. He's
Supposed to.
got mammals. What else does he
Stellar's
have?
jay, Stellar's sea lion.
There's a couple of stellars, different stellar birds.
So how come the
Greg?
ship doesn't aim just straight at 2E? Is that
Oh, that
because
was
the current underwater?
Between
Some
current
nice
and wind.
lights there.
Got it.
Mhm.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ship is a really good sail.
Right,
It's-
so we can face into the strongest forces and then just move around laterally or backwards, however we need to.
Cool.
Never mind, it looks like he's making it. I was going to
Yeah,
say
it
we
looks like
could,
he's making
we
headway.
could switch to center point in the middle of the ship, swing Argus a bit, but I think he'll make it around.
Yeah. He's got it. Aaron, let's push in. Oh, no, he's running away. Too late.
No.
You're going to like to talk about it?
Find something else. Well, there's a something else.
All right, Aaron, push in.
Another
Oh, he's got the blinky lights.
Bridge now.
jellyfish.
That's actually a ctenophore,
One more
not
step.
a jellyfish.
Oh. Tina
Thank you.
Ford.
Ctenophore.
C-T-E-N.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
P-H-O-R-E?
So
It's
sparkly.
getting
Yeah,
closer.
look at you, biology Rennie up there.
Biology Rennie. That's the only time I will ever be called that.
What is it that's making it look so sparkly?
So there's little filaments that it uses as swimmers, but it just so happens that they reflect our light, so they're not actually
Oh.
producing any light.
Ugh. So that's all
So that's
reflection.
iridescent versus fluorescent.
It's a little retrogradus. It's good it'll come back.
So why does it reflect the different colors?
That's more of a physics question
I don't
than
know if it's a property of the material that's reflecting or what.
What's that?
it's a purple one.
Ooh.
Yeah, another Tina 4.
Can I zoom?
All right, Aaron, go.
Ooh, that's a deep purple color.
Oh, that's really cool.
Wow.
Pretty.
Look at that.
Wow.
Never seen one like that.
I haven't
belong-
either.
That belongs in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
All
Las
the
Vegas
lights
Tina 4.
and the colors. That is
Cool.
beautiful.
Wow.
Yes. There
Yeah,
we
a
go.
little bit of thruster wash.
Very nice.
Ooh,
Now, what do we
wow.
call that?
I think that's another Tina 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another
Just,
Tina 4. It's
Very
just
interesting color and shape.
All right,
Come
Aaron, let's
back.
come full wide.
That was fun. Thanks, Greg.
Getting a
yeah,
bit of
we've
the
been seeing several
retrograde.
of those, and I've been wondering, what is that? What is that? So that was a really great look.
Yeah.
How do you spell Tina 4?
What is, starts with a C-T.
That's all I know. CT.
All right, I'll take that. That was
P-H.
gorgeous.
Octopus.
Where?
Oh,
Oh, right there.
CTENOPHORE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good eye, Greg.
you can only spell it right once.
After that, it's all downhill.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron, let's go ahead and push in.
Hey. Stretching out, yawning. Good morning.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Beautiful texture.
Really cool.
He looks angry at us.
Or she.
Where's she? My
Yes.
apologies.
Look at that. You look dusty. Everything else down here is dusty.
Didn't like touching
Oh.
that thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
did not like touching that. Now, is that a cup coral or is that an anemone?
That's an
I think
anemone.
it's an anemone.
Yeah.
What do they eat down here?
Good question.
Probably small invertebrates like little crabs, squat lobsters. Probably would eat
Spot prawns.
shrimp, yeah, prawns.
Any little slow-moving fish.
If it came across a small mollusk, like some kind of bivalve, it's a mollusk itself, a small bivalve, they like those too. Haven't really seen any of those this dive though.
We saw one on the wall.
Oh yeah?
When
Okay.
we sat down there, we knocked somebody and he started swimming away.
It's either
Gotcha.
that or what's it? Brachiopods? Is that?
Oh, we're gonna hit another anemone.
I wonder if he'll or she'll jump.
All right, Aaron.
Polychaete. Eat the polychaete.
Polychaete seems like it's
That-
hiding underneath the
Yeah, that
which I've
polychaete
heard
is
they do.
definitely seeking refuge.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Still making progress towards 2E. We just we are heading up and off a bit, so we just
Oh,
gotta
is it-
slow down.
is that a brachiopod?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, go after that one.
Yeah, predation.
There is a small white coral out of frame over to the left.
That we want to look at.
No, let's see if he'll eat this brachiopod.
That's the spirit.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, there they are.
No.
Some sea pens. It's a great profile shot there. The eyes are just, I mean, get lost in looking at that thing.
I see you.
Stare down.
Those are quite incredible eyes.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Is there a reason they're so blue?
Don't know.
Okay, so he's not going to eat the brachiopod.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Okay. Are we still waiting for the ship?
yeah, we're still moving. We just had
Okay.
a,
Yeah, we need to.
we fell off heading a bit, so then we came, that slowed us down, but we're on the way. Just a lot of forces to fight against.
Yes.
Bridge nav. We can add one more step.
We have a viewer who would like to know what is the distance between the two green lasers.
10 centimeters.
10 centimeters. Thanks for asking.
And we should probably get going.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron.
Yes.
All right. Good spot on that one.
A few little sea pens here and there.
Mm-hmm. Something with a shadow up ahead of Argus. Mezzo, sorry.
Yeah, let me push forward. See what we've got. And let's come up on Delta.
What is after 2E? Let's take a look.
2F.
Uh-huh. And it's around there. See what we want to do.
All right, shadow's mostly out of Argus, so we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, we can see over it. It's not, can't be that big. Something though.
And it's time for numbers.
Already, wow.
Yeah. Best time of the watch. Aaron, let's go ahead and push in. Let's hold that.
Tube worms.
This is Danny.
Oh, squat lobster in there. Just creeping.
Roger that.
All kinds of little stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like fractal. You just keep zooming and there's more and more stuff.
Right, right. All right, Aaron, let's come on.
There's a swimming polychaete.
Okay, Aaron, go for the swimming polychaete.
She's itching. She's like on the fingers on the trigger. That's cool. Look at that. It's a race. That's so cool.
Look at him go.
All right, pull one.
Thanks, Greg.
Bridge now. One more step. Thank you. Oh, gets a little vertical here.
There's more slack in the winch.
Yeah,
So that's done.
that'll come and go as you pay in and out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It bothers me.
And then it'll correct itself violently sometime.
Yeah, actually, sometimes you'll hear it bang when it goes back into place. It's not the happiest. You're going for the bottom gauge on
Yeah.
this one. Yeah.
So this is the last, that's the final move I'll call in, and then we'll assess moving around where we want to go next.
Oh, we have a guest. Hi, Danny.
I think we're in sync. We both turned at the same time to see. Hey, Danny.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm just filling in for Jan for a few minutes. I was just about to go to bed.
Well,
Welcome.
here's some starry seafloor for your.
This just can get you ready for bed.
Right.
Looking
Right.
at the stars.
Right. It's more of that shadow up there, huh? We are towards a peak here, so local high.
Towards the peak of this feature.
Yeah, I'll zoom out a little on high pack. You can see there.
Yeah, we're coming up on 2E,
Right.
pretty close, and then I'm gonna want to move along these contours over to 2F.
Okay, cool. Don't want to get to the summit there? Go
No, it
around
looks like it's gonna flatten out and not be that interesting. Actually, I'm hoping once we get up over this next 50-meter contour line, it looks a little steeper there, so
Yeah.
hoping that's gonna look a little more interesting.
Yeah, we'll just kind of go due east, and then we'll end up going along these contours here.
Yeah, and Guy is standing by in the lounge to watch how this habitat looks and advise on any changes we want to make.
Okay.
Great.
When you say more interesting, do you mean more?
Hard substrate and steeper slope.
Okay.
Higher chance of corals and sponges.
I'm all about that.
It's like a cushion star. So we're about halfway through this dive or so. We have about 9 more hours on bottom probably. So we're kind of at the halfway point.
Aaron,
just
let's push in.
to let folks who might have been joining us know what we've been doing so far. So we have been exploring this feature in Box Canyon, and we've come across quite a few different types of habitat, some mud habitat, but also some steeper canyon walls.
We're going to slide back some. Harder to hold heading, yeah. Yep. Aaron, do you have any more?
Yep. We've taken a few samples of corals and sponges in Cordell Bank National Marine Sanctuary.
All right, let's come full wide.
As we explore this area for the first time. I've noticed some of these brycingids that some of them have their arms up and feeding in the water column, and I've seen a few others that seem to be missing arms or regrowing arms.
What do you think caused them to lose their arms?
I don't know. Maybe they were predated on by another organism. Here's one of our Pacific flat-nose fish that we've been seeing quite a bit. They're only found in the deep ocean.
So Danny, do you want to, I don't know if you see in Argus's meso scanning sonar there's something that has a bit of a shadow behind it. Do we want to crawl up to that to see if it's
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
Right, because we're not quite at 2E. Let me zoom back in over here. So if that is really where Argus is, and if that is 20, 40, 50 meters out. Yeah, that's still within reason. We won't get too far up to the top. Argus is facing 3.5. Bridge nav. One more step, 30 meters, bearing 035. Thank you.
So in the past hour since the start of this watch, it looks like we've brought the ROV up this wall or up this slope about 100 meters. And we're almost to 2E, the point that we were looking for. I'm going to pass the mic back to Jan. Have a good rest of your watch in Cordell Bank National Marine Sanctuary.
Have a good sleep, Danny.
Bobby chimed in with a joke. Would you guys like to hear the joke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you?
Is it a good joke?
Yeah, I think it's a decent joke.
That's not a glowing review
He
of the
says,
joke.
what sea creature is the easiest to irritate to tears?
Uh-oh. I don't know.
Well, what's that?
A cryanoid.
Oh.
That was a good joke.
Oh, for crying
As
out loud.
Bro is
Oh, God.
groaning.
No. Just no.
What is that?
I don't know. Aaron, what is that?
Well, I'm going to zoom in, right?
Yep.
Yes. Oh.
Ooh. I have no idea.
Is it a flat? Looks like a flatworm.
Flatworm.
It does look like a flatworm.
I agree.
I have, oh, there's
Ooh.
a picnigonid.
Yeah, sea spider.
I don't have enough information to refute that.
Oh, it's moving.
Yeah. Current, I guess. Doesn't seem to be contributing much.
All right. Full wide. Yeah.
It's the commute hour
Yeah.
for flatworms.
Gotta get to where
Rush
they're going.
hour.
I feel like he's now unleashed the dad jokes.
Right.
Would anyone from the ROV team like to explain why does Argus look so far away from Hercules?
The easiest answer is because Argus is about 30 meters away from Hercules.
Yeah, sure. That's about right.
Yeah. So roughly, what, 100 feet?
But if you're a, if the person who's asking that is a, somebody who watches often, we have, it's not a very clear water column right now. There's a lot of sediment or marine snow. And so if you're used to seeing clear blue water and a very crisp image of Hercules, it's a bit deteriorated in these water conditions.
So I think we could probably go upslope a bit past 2E and see if there's a wall up there. Maybe just another few contours.
Roger that. Yeah, we're looking at the Argus scanning sonar, and it looks like there's a bit of something with the shadow, possibly a wall, and we're going to try to approach that before we move on to follow it.
What's the height difference of each of those lines?
These are 5-meter contours.
Cool.
I think that'll be enough to get Herc there. But
Larvation house?
I don't know.
Looks like it might be an unoccupied larvation house. Discarded one.
Sea trash. Don't worry, folks, it's biodegradable.
And could actually provide food for some other organisms down here.
One other bump. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
20, 30, yeah. Well, we're still moving a bit. Maybe 20 meter step.
Just to bring it home.
Yeah. Bridge nav. Yeah, one step, 20 meters, bearing 035. Thank you. Just don't want to overshoot it.
Can we look at that orange structure just off the right of the screen? I was trying to figure out if it was an anemone or a cup coral.
I believe it's an anemone.
It does look like that, yeah.
Video, let's hit it.
Yep, an anemone. Thank you for the zoom.
Little, is that a tunicate? Yeah, I don't think it's a tube worm. To the right, yeah. Unless it's a
I think it's a little bivalve.
Yeah.
Full wide, Aaron.
Hey, the hand's gone.
That was, we noticed that on our walkthrough.
It was up earlier.
Yeah.
Did
Bobby Argus has fallen.
Did it get removed?
Nope, it just
fell.
Fell.
Okay, well that's fine. It can go back.
Seemed like it was faded.
Yeah.
Well, here's some harder, steeper substrate.
Yes, that's what we're looking for. A bit of shadow in Hercules now. And Sea Prince is just trying to show us something useful, but that might be it.
That is
yeah,
it.
There it is.
Right there.
Okay. Kind of want to stop this move then, because we might be lateraling to the right of it. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, we can lateral along this. I mean, this is the steepest, hardest contour we've found.
I think so, yeah.
Can we, is it possible to stop here?
Yeah. Bridge
Yep.
nav. Oh, hold
Let's
position.
zoom in on that one. White coral.
Thanks.
What was that, George?
Oh.
Video, let's push in.
Gary, what do you think? Is this the one we're looking for? Acanella.
I can get closer. I'm still pretty far away.
Banana time.
Really? Already?
I can't hear Gary if he's talking.
He's not.
Where are those strings coming from? Oh, I see.
Those are anemones, if I remember correctly.
I
Are those
thought there was something else. Jamie.
I don't believe they are
right?
anemones.
They're
I'm wondering if they're small benthic ctenophores.
Yeah.
yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
They're ctenophores that attach.
Attach and have a long tentacle?
Yep.
Wow. I don't
Yeah,
think I've ever seen
you
that.
can see them better on some of the polyps off screen to the bottom left. You can see their
It's like a big
bodies
red or mine.
better. The
Yeah.
orange bits.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And Gary, does this look like an Ancanella? Yeah, I think we should try it and resample an Acanella.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll get these benthic-ctenophores. Who in your shuffle identify those? So Stephen Haddock? Stephen Haddock?
Stephen Haddock at MBARI
Oh, okay.
can identify those.
All right, Aaron, let's frame this up and get lasers on it.
Gary, how low do you want to?
Yeah, are we good?
Yeah.
Stable? Happy?
Can you bring those lasers down a little bit?
Oh, wrong button. Yeah. And you can go ahead and look down a little bit at me. Kind of center me up on the screen a little bit.
Yeah.
Stick of pointing is in the corner. All the way, just reach in there, you'll find it. Should be, oh, it's tucked behind that sheet of plastic, so if you go in the top right, slide that out, you'll find the stick of pointing in the back corner. Gotcha. Okay. Right. That section. All right. Aaron, let's push in. So we're looking like right in there. Okay. Yep. Okay. All right, Aaron, full wide. So many things going on.
Yeah, there are a lot of things going on in that. So we're going to try and collect a portion of this colony, not the entire colony.
Actually, if you go ahead, I think you're 20 meters off. You seem pretty stable. Yeah, go ahead and bring your heading around.
Did we get photos of the close-ups of the polyps, I'm assuming? And we have the lasers?
We did.
Okay,
Yep.
we have the lasers on, lasers off. Great.
If you get me centered up, you can let Aaron play with the zoom. We're sampling. Nothing super exciting happened.
And we think those are benthic ctenophores? Thank you.
Okay, so we want to kind of All right, Aaron, let's push in. A little bit more. Hold that.
There are several around, so if we do have to take the whole thing, that will be fine also. Yeah, we don't want 3 separate branches. They all have to connect at the base.
Right.
And it looks like the base is really
yeah,
close.
I'm just trying to get the
okay.
that last one. And there we go.
And this is a white bamboo benthic coral.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, benthic is redundant in this instance. The ctenophores are benthic ctenophores because some ctenophores attach to substrate and some are free swimming, but the coral is pretty much benthic regardless.
We just want to make certain that we're low on that stalk.
Yeah, I'm as against the rock as I can get.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That looks good.
Looks like there's some more to pick up if we need it.
Gary, what do you say? Let's take a look at the bottom.
It all fell off. So
yeah.
We can just grab those pieces.
Well,
all right,
he
let's
can't
full wide.
open it up and yeah.
I'm going to go based on the fact that the others fell that I do have that base in here.
I think the base is in there, Gary. Yeah.
This is going to go around the side or in the front?
Considering that it floated away potentially before, let's put it in the front. So we'll do it in forward omega.
Okay. Move the camera back. Roman Hotel is still, vacancy sign is on.
Chris will get a kick out of that. I mean, and by that, he'll just go.
Yes. That's exactly what will happen.
Why do you all think it's important to get the 3 branches attached together and not separate?
The branching is important for identification.
Yes, some of them are just whips. If a sea whip is just something that's unbranched, and that's a totally different species, it would be difficult to identify if you don't have the
Might as
branching
well have you do
pattern.
it. So if you go to Herc Hydraulics and go to tool tray, we have an in and an out. Yep, so bump it out and just kind of take it in steps because we want to go slowly. We don't want to stir up the water too much and potentially lose our sponge. So yep.
Sponge looks pretty settled back there.
Yeah, it does.
Is that full?
Nope, keep going. That is as far as we're going to go, because then we'll end up pushing ourselves off the wall.
Yeah. So if it doesn't get too stirred up, we can go ahead and collect the rest because as long as it doesn't float away. But once this gets in, if conditions are good, we'll get the rest of it. Because I'm pretty certain that the base is in the manipulator arm. So without the base, the rest are just going to eventually float away and die.
Hi there, Jason. This is my first time as a Science Communication Fellow.
we'll just leave that where it is. And we'll go get more.
Do you want the bubble cam view too?
Yeah, probably. Never hurts. All right, Aaron, let's go ahead and push back in. Hold that.
Is this 012, Jamie?
Correct.
Aaron, let's come full wide for a moment. I'm gonna.
What's the name of the coral?
Acanella.
Or bamboo coral.
This is a difficult one because now you got the cutters, which will snip off bits. Nice. Wow, really good.
And
I was
it's
gonna ask if
in
you needed
there.
a camera tilt down, but there's no way I was gonna reach over that mess you got going on.
Are you worried about that top piece when we close the tray?
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it.
Yeah, because another piece just did float away, Gary. Had one branch on it.
Oh, it took care of itself.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Jason, for
There
your
was
kind
another one that fell
words.
on the outside.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna bump it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to close all the way because if there was branching there, it would have snapped it. So as a result, I couldn't index, which is why I started by reaching all the way out. That way I had full range on all my joints. Okay, so are we happy here?
Yes.
Do we want to zoom on the base?
Is the base left?
I don't know. We'll zoom in and find out.
I think you've got it all, but go ahead and zoom in.
Should I zoom?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
That is what's left of the base. So we got most of it.
Yeah, we did get most of it. Okay. You good, Gary? Gary's good.
Gary's good. All right.
Back row's good.
So if we want to stay on this kind of wall, we can kind of strafe along to the starboard, to the east there.
Yes.
Okay.
Looks
and
good.
then and we'll slowly go around this mound, and then hopefully we can follow a wall like it all the way to 2F.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like it's roughly, I think I can get away with 080. Argus is at Oh, sorry. 90, 135. Maybe 125. No, 130 to follow that. What do you think?
130, 135.
Yeah.
I think 130 will move you a little bit closer to it.
It may, yeah, it depends on
which curve it follows.
How close, yeah. All right. We'll start with 135. We're already pretty close to Herc anyway, so. Bridge nav. We'll get one step, 30 meters, bearing 135.
If it's looking boring, just zoom out and see if you can go up or down a bit to find more vertical.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah, and we're tracking it in the meso as well. Thanks. We full wide on Argus? Yeah, it looks like we are. There's some vignette there. We're just close to it. We're just close to her. Okay.
All right, so we need to bring your heading around because we're going to kind of strafe along this wall. I would do a heading of, I don't know, 075 for the moment. I'll kind of lead.
Stick with the current delta?
Yeah, around here. Maybe closer towards 20 than towards 15. Every pilot is different. Some people like to, since we have the tether, some people like to be in the above 20 all the time. I don't always see a need for that. Depends on the situation. Oh, and we should move the camera back out.
See if there's anything more interesting upslope a little. But can't tell if you're what those Argus meso, if you're already there, you know what I mean? Or if it's higher.
Seems to kind of flatten out.
Yeah. That's probably what it was seeing. These. That checks out. I don't know that that's any more interesting than what was below.
There's a coral below.
Go with the coral. Mushroom coral.
Oh right, I've had all that dirt on me.
Where'd you come from?
That's the piece that went off to the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.